20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Stroud begins with a pass. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
A second down throw for Stroud. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, Stroud. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's now their second time failing to convert here in the early going on 3rd down. And talking to them this week, 3rd down efficiency was going to be such a critical element of the game. They knew 1st and 2nd down were going to be hard to pick up big chunks, and they were going to find themselves in these manageable 3rd downs. And when you get opportunities to hit them, You've just got to make these plays.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now pass deep from the floor. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
All the
and
qualities
10.
that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The line of scrimmage.
Give credit to this defense against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A 15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Wait.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
1st down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, Murray. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Home team 14. Visitors, nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To throw, it's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second
From
and
the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Big Sheldon Rankin in there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Titans are going to take possession.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Forced out wide. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down, they need 7. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 6 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Third and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Fullback dive. I'm not sure the last time I saw a fullback dive, Mike. It's kind of a lost art nowadays. But, hey, 3rd and 1, it can still be so effective, especially if you have the right guy at the position. So good play call, good execution, and he's able to pick up 1st down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
So you find yourself...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium. on the shores of the Cumberland River. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. On play action, here's Jackson. Plus to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed. A gain of 13 yards.
Off the play fake, Jackson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
3 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. For the pylon, he's in. Lamar Jackson has a touchdown. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Taking off, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titan first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, hey. Tony. Hey, south. Under. Cut.
Now, Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. That's into, and now he loses the football. It looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did so. Tennessee keeps the ball. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Stroud. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
To number 21, LaDainian Tomlinson. He's out of bounds right at the
2nd and 10.
19 Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
10 more yards.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On play action. Stroud moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and 2.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
All right.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Now it's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
Hey, report.
Second down, Jackson. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. Complete to Jake Ferguson.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Keon Coleman for the touchdown. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Already.
His drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this will be incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. On 1st and 10, Jackson escaping to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.